Matatapos na po today ang ating elimination round nitong ating V-League Collegiate Challenge 2023 and our final two games in the men's division dito po sa Paco Arena featuring the San Beda University taking on the National University. Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat. Noel Zarate kasama naman this time si Nika Celis at alam naman natin sa women's division na tapos na kanina ang ganda ng pinakita doon ng Enderan towards the end against the CSB. Almost got the win but CSB is still the number 2 team.
Honestly, it was very surprising. Naka-fifth set sila. So medyo humaba yung game natin. Pero all in all, I'd like to say, well, a good fight for Enderan.
Nakikita nga natin yung mga naging resulta dito in the two games in the women's division. So the final four has already been determined. Pagdating naman dito sa ating men's division, surprisingly, Nika, determined na rin ang ating final four. No matter what happens in this matchup and in the game later on between Ateneo and LaSalle, we already have our final four na determined na. We'll have the 4 UAAP schools. Unfortunately, the defending champion is not among them. Yan, nakikita po natin na panalo na Mapua kanina against San Sebastian. And dito nga sa ating team standings, we are talking about this right now. Kahit na manalo ang NU ngayon at matalo ang LaSalle mamaya, because of the superior points cushion nitong kupunan ng LaSalle and FEU over NU, yan na po yung final four natin. UST, Ateneo, LaSalle, and FEU. So for NU right now, they are just playing for pride. And it's really strange because they are the defending champions, not only of the V-League, pero UAAP na rin.
Honestly, it's very surprising to me na they're not playing in the championship kasi when you talk about NU, especially men's, you expect automatically nasa championship sila. So it's new to hear na etong game nila, no bearing na.
Well, maraming ang players of course na hindi nakapaglaro para sa NU, but that opened the door para naman dito sa kanilang batang-batang recruit na itong si Jade Disquitado. Now, Jade is only 19 years old and Nika, you were once 19 years old playing varsity volleyball. Alam mo naman, isip mo, the sky is the limit for this kid. It really is.
It's a good exposure for him and during his last game, nakascore siya ng 11 points. And 9 of it is coming from their attacks and 2 from blocks sa kanya. So it's surprising, especially coming from a rookie.
Well, 81 points total para dito kay Jade Disquitado in his debut para dito sa kupunan ng National University. Dako naman tayo dito sa panig na San Beda. You wanna talk about 19-year-olds. Itong kanilang 19-year-old middle blocker, Justin Santos, has also been impressive already with a total of 32 points coming into this matchup para kay Coach Ariel de la Cruz.
Yes, last game nga he was able to score 3 points. Pero it's surprising din sa mid, especially bata pa siya. So, a lot to expect from them. And lalo na ngayon na ang dami nga nilang injured players. So, kailangan talaga nila mag-step up pa.
And again, it is San Beda looking for their first victory to close out their stint here in the V-League. And you playing for pride. We'll have the action when we return.
Paco Arena, let's meet our two national referees in charge for match number 15 in the men's division. First referee is Miss Joy De Imus. And our second referee is Mr. Mark Santos. Introducing the starters for your San Beda Red Spikers. Beginning with their middle blocker number 5, Andre Bakil. Setter number 6, Moy Lopez. Outside hitter number 10, Ralph Cabalsa. Middle blocker number 11, Justin Santos. Opposite spiker number 13, Kevin Montemayor. Another outside hitter number 16, Ranger Tahiludin. And their starting libero and team captain number 14, AJ Ross. Their head coach is Mr. Ariel De La Cruz. Presenting the starters for your NU Bulldogs. Beginning with their team captain, opposite spiker number 18, Leo Aringo. Outside hitter number 6, Buds Budin. Middle blocker number 10, Obed Bukaba. Another middle blocker number 12, Peng Tagibolos. Setter number 16, Clarence Belostrino. Another outside hitter number 22, Jade Disquitado. And their starting libero is number 25, Jimwell Gapultos. Sitting in as head coach for the Bulldogs is Mr. Jesse Lopez.
Kaya pinakilala po starters para dito sa San Beda University looking for their first win. This is their 7th game. They did have a 5-setter na natalo against Emilio Aguinaldo College. So they want to close out with a victory. Dito itong kupunan ng Red Spikers. In the meantime, para naman din sa National University, same starting lineup. Tagubilos is still getting the start over Choi Diao, and I'm pretty sure that he's on the injured list right now. Jesse Lopez, however, is the interim head coach para dito sa kupunan ng National University. And if you know Jesse Lopez, he's one of the best setters in the country. So siya yung tumata yung national coach, right now head coach para dito sa NU. In lieu of Dante Alinsunurin, who is not with the team right now. Yan po si Jade Disquitado. We talked about him kanina, Nika. Grabe, at 19 years old, pag pumalo, akala mo talaga grabe na experience.
Batang-bata. And at the same time, you're talking about experience. This is a good exposure for him, regardless whether bearing tong game or not sa kanila.
Yeah, getting more points pagdating ng paglalaro and to get them ready for the upcoming UAAP season, where the National University is, of course, the defending champions. And we are underway dito po sa ating first of our final 2 games in the men's division, and the first point will go to San Beda.
That was a long attack going to the end.
At ito na ngayon si Lopez. Jerome Lopez, ang setter nitong kupunan ng San Beda University. Belostrino and Jay Disquitado. Nagpaparamdam sana, but he was turned back.
That was a good, well-read block coming from him.
The block, of course, coming from Andre Bakil. Naging leading scorer na San Beda in the last game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, a total of 9 points.
Belostrino, quick play, papunta kay Tagibolos. That's 4 touches on San Beda. But AJ Rus is going to say why. It's not every day yung kapitan mo, no? Libero.
Yes, pero kita mo naman grabe niya ipaglaban. I think
Hinawat talaga.
may yellow card ka pa. Pero still, a good characteristic ng captain.
Ito guys, hula lang pero pag naglaro yung Nika Celis sa UP next season, siya na captain. Hula ko lang yun, Ay!
Oh.
San Beda off to a good start. Andre Bakil once again down the middle.
Good momentum starting for San Beda, getting 3 points. 2 points ahead on NU.
Second score of the game para dito kay Bakil. And now for San Beda, Ralph Cabalsa, their leading scorer. Abuelo si Aringo. Lopez on the back set, and that is a little too strong para kay Cabalsa.
They've been targeting long ball since earlier. Kanina, ganda eh. Nakuha pa eh. Kaso isa napasobra.
Pumunta na sa harapan si Obed Mukaba, one of the leading blockers of the league. Tagibolos on the serve. Lopez, nice set. Papunta kay Ranger. And Talihudin gets his first point of the game.
We were talking about, andyan na yung middle blocker ng NU. And I think he knew that. So instead of going for a powerful attack, drop it. Butas yung gitna.
Si Obed Mukaba coming into this game with a total of 21 kill blocks. 4-2 for the Red Spikers. Andre Bakil. Mukaba!
No blocker for him.
Yan ang tinatawag mo nga, Nika, na middle activation. Hindi sila
Wow.
naniniwala because Budin was also lining up.
Credits to the setter. He was quick to see na walang blocker ang middle niya. Bounce ball.
That was Clarence Pelostrino on the setup. The captain, Aringo, on the serve. Lopez on the back set. Ay, net touch you. Sabi ni Mukaba, okay, my bad.
Getting a little impatient. Nag-rush sa blocking nila.
Gayahin ko lang yung boses niya paminsan-minsan. 5-3, San Beda. Oh, what a serve galing kay Pranger.
Oh,
That was Montemayor on the serve. And that's a long attack from Budin that misses.
you can hear from the attack na out of contact. Mali yung contact na doon sa bola.
Parang naflatan yung bola.
Oo.
Usually may may sinasabi pa yung player pagkatapos ng pero di natin pwede ulitin. Guilty.
Alam ko yun. Pag nabigyan ka na ng set, tapos pinaloba mo, alam mo na, sisigawan ka na ng teammate mo niyan. Wag on air.
Pag ganyan lang sinika pag naglalaro siya. Quick play attempt here. Good denial coming from Mukaba. Kabila naman para kay Pranger. Clarence Pelostrino nang linlang.
Very, very unpredictable. You can see they were preparing for the middle. See, no one was ready for that drop.
About a couple of years already, Pelostrino was the backup to Joshua Retamar. And now he is the starter, the de facto starter para dito sa National University. That is on the line, however. Galing kay Pranger, Talihudin.
That was a good one, getting a check ball out of that.
So Pranger, ang kanyang buong pangalan, Muhammad Shail Ali Talihudin. Nangiti sa atin si Amira Almamarin. Tama daw ang pagbikas. Pranger serve. Combination, diskitado!
NU was also calling for a net touch, but hindi na nakita.
Ay, pinatay na lang tuloy.
Pinatay na. Tapusin na lang agad.
Single block lamang, that's not gonna do it.
You have to really read that ball well if you want to get a check at the very least.
Kung napunta na sa salon si Obed ngayon, naka-cornrows na siya ngayon, si Obed Mukaba. Kanyang hair. Yan na naman, the powerful serve of Obed Mukaba.
If I'm not mistaken, you mentioned before he's your favorite server.
One of my, tingnan mo yung mechanics niya pag nag-serve siya. Looking at Mukaba's numbers, only 4 aces this season. He was in double figures last season pagdating sa aces. Yeah, panoorin mo paano mag-serve. Panoorin mo. Buelo, paggulong. Boom. Dati ginugulong pa niya yung bola niya sa braso eh.
Ritual, depende.
Yes. And that is a score from Ralph Cabalsa to send us to our first technical timeout with San Beda up 8-7.
Welcome back to the first set between the Red Spikers and the Bulldogs. I am Amira Almamari reporting from the sidelines this afternoon. It seems that the theme for today's game is pent-up frustration meets hunger. For both these teams, the road to the semifinals had already ended, but there is a light at the end of that tunnel, and that is to finish strong. Coach Ariel de la Cruz wants to see the team give a good fight to last season's champion. Sabi naman ni Kevin Montemayor, talagang nahirapan sila dahil hindi sila nagkakatugma-tugma. Ang daming na-injure at ang dami na bago sa kanilang training schedule. To add to that frustration, sabi niya, ang ganda naman ng run namin last year. Ano kayang nangyari ngayon? But their hope today, move forward and get that first win. Noel, Nika?
Take one step back, take two steps forward. Ganun mo parati dapat ang philosophy dito. San Beda, of course, they may end up winless. They might beat NU today. But the point is, grabe exposure na nakuha ng mga bata ngayon.
Actually, that's true.
Look at this, back-to-back aces.
The first one, a clean ace.
So para dito sa kupunan ng San Beda, that is Ken Bahay, or Ken Buhay rather. Bahay, taga-UP yun, di ba? Si Buhay ito. Here is Disquitado. Grabe power ng batang to, no?
Nakapeke siya dun his body was facing the cross court, but last minute, his hand turned down the line.
Again, yung hops niya talaga. Pelostrino, soft serve, and you're still down by 2. Backset ngayon, Narinco. Yes, off the block.
Speaking about blockings, San Beda, lamang ng isa actually. Isa lang, 1 block. Same sila, 2 errors.
Yeah.
And 2 aces for San Beda.
Pelostrino looking to add to that ace total. Lopez, kanino dapat yun? Na-set niya papunta kay Joy D. Imus, our first referee.
He was signaling his middle blocker. That was a B. A B set, however, parang napasobra na napunta sa referee. Fastball eh.
Tied at 10. San Beda cannot afford any of these errors against a very talented team like NU. However, Bakil tells Capultos, marami salamat, my friend.
They've been targeting that kanina pa. Yung butas ng NU, yung gitna. Instead of going for powerful attacks. Keeping it simple.
Lopez. Now up to serve. No relation to Jesse, the interim head coach ngayon in NU. That's a quick play. Papunta kay Tagibolos.
Middle activation again coming from NU.
Parang pinaririgang mo parati mga center mo sa UP pag sa middle activation.
Hindi naman.
Alam mo yung pelikulang Inception, parati mo, di ba? Pinaplant mo na yung the dream within a dream nila. Para pag narinig nila yung middle activation, uy!
Kinokondisyon ko na.
Good idea, bad result for Tagibolos.
You can see may frustration coming from him. Usually yung mga ganung bola, sarap paluin nun eh. Regalo.
Yun na nga eh. Problema nga lang, pag lumabas.
May halong gigil eh. May halong gigil na siya kasi yung daton eh.
Here's Budin. Oy, great block point. Bakil and Montemayor at the area.
San Beda with a total of 2 blocks while NU still with 0.
They got a big one here. I think that was all Bakil.
Battle of pride on their last game.
So far, so good para sa San Beda. NU has led, but again, the middle activation that Mika Selly says is working for Tagibolos. At ito na si Mukaba.
Ang bilis sumagot ng middle nila.
Again, give credit to the libero dito. Ito si Jimwell Gapultos.
Good passes.
Oo.
Sarap mag-play pag gano'n na lang, hindi nagagalaw sete.
AJ Ruz, of course, the libero and captain para naman dito sa kupunan ng San Beda. And Mukaba gets his first kill block.
First block coming from NU. Well read as well.
Yung celebration ni Mukaba every time he gets a kill block. Tied at 13, and you're looking for their first lead of this match. They won't get it yet.
Almost halfway through the game. 4 errors coming from NU while Beda with 3. Medyo dikit lang din.
Kapaan din ng konti rito. These are two teams that don't really play against each other a lot.
Actually.
Belostrino on the back set to Leo Aringo.
It's hard to leave Aringo with only one blocker kasi sure ball score.
Aringo's one of the taller members of this squad as well.
The young captain of the
Oo,
team.
the young captain, diba 190? 6'4", 6'3". Mga ganon, ano? Ranger, inabol ni Aringo. Capulto sending it to Bods. Zone 1 open.
You have to love plays like that na simple lang. Hindi na kailangan bombahan. Find the open spot and put the ball there.
Well, Budin is one of the smartest hitters in all of men's volleyball right now. The leading scorer para sa NU coming into this game, 99 total points. And Aringo now, the first lead of the match para sa NU. Aringo trying to send the Bulldogs to the second technical timeout ahead. Binuhay ni Mukaba. Budin puts it away. Pwede pong sipain ang bola.
Good save.
Sa volleyball at nakatulong na size 17 po ang paa ni Obed Mukaba. NU up by 2. Back at us here at the Paco Arena, mga supporters po, Go Budin. Mga supporters ng National University in full force at kitang-kita kayo sa ating big screen, guys. Yan. Good shot of the crowd here. Maganda ang ating afternoon crowd on a Sunday here at the Paco Arena. Noel Zarates still alongside Nika Celis and Amira Almamari. The all-UP team, by the way. Ako, the all-UP team. Pero yung isa, ewan ko pa eh. 16-14 National University. The penultimate game of the preliminary round. Mamaya po, Ateneo versus Lasal. Napsel. Ay, tumama sa antena. Montemayor ran out of space.
I don't know whether he was trying to go for that drop check out. Kaso napasobra, antena yung na-drop bulan.
Saka parating na rin si Mukaba eh. Kailangan niya mag-change direction na mabilis. Suddenly, NU now up by 4 after trailing most of the first set, and that will not work as Mukaba's presence changes that shot.
You know, it's different when you know na ang katapat mo very, how do I say this, dominant in terms of his position, like Mukaba and middle. Ang laking makapag-change ng ano yan eh. Takbo ng isip ng player.
Obed Mukaba is 6'6", by the way. Lopez, combination ngayon para kay Talihudin. Woods against two blockers. Great dig by Rus. Kinaliwa na ni Pranger. Belostrino going to the back to Disquitado. One more time around for NU. Ay! Too high for Mukaba. Yun ang hindi nagkaintindihan na senyas.
Sayang, a miscommunication coming from setter and middle of NU.
Wala pa naman sanang blocker.
I think they're protesting something. Yung kaninang palo, it looked like it hit the floor. Kaya pinoprotesta nila. He's even asking the players of San Beda.
Kasi tumitingin din sa line judge eh. Pero walang binigay. Of course, Joy D. Imos, our first referee. I believe she's the only lady referee in the pool ngayon. Second referee is Mark Santos, of course. Palabas na yun para kay Rus, pero hinabol pa rin niya. Nice back set for Aringo!
That was a beautiful set. I don't think he even looked. See, simple.
Alam na niya eh.
Ang ganda. Medyo naiwan ang back row defenders ng San Beda on that attack.
Good setup para kay Belostrino. And now Butz Budin, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. In terms of the total points. Medyo may kalakasan.
May halong gigil. I think,
Subukan mo na, jump serve.
ay, no.
Bakit? Kaya naman ah.
No. No talaga.
Sipin mo, Nika Celis, pag na-perfect mo yung jump serve mo, unstoppable ka na.
Oh.
Lopez. Back set ngayon. Again, Mukaba is there, but medyo na late. Montemayor gets it through.
Lumusot. In terms of jump set, I don't know. I think float is a bit
Jump
more
float,
effective. Oo.
Pero naman.
Malikot kasi yung bola ng float pag maganda talaga yung contact mo.
At saka because of the design nitong ating bola, kailan ba huling nagbago ulit yung bola natin? 2017 yata.
I
Mas
think
aerodynamic na naman siya eh.
Oh.
Mukaba in trouble there. And Ralph Cabalza able to put it away. Timeout for National University. Their lead is down to 1.
Isang pasa lang. Obed, block, penetrate. Don't wave. Just penetrate your hands. Just guide block. Okay? Pasa muna. Tapos, nasa harapan yung setter, diba? Oh. Guide muna sa quicker natin bago mo bitawan ng dulo dito. Kung may pasa, yan muna. Pero,
Sinong mamalo mo?
si Jade. Pasa muna, pasa. Sige lang, pasa lang muna.
Jesse Lopez, of course, sitting in for Dante Elinsunurin. Although nandyan naman si Assistant Coach Dong De La Cruz, who's really the first assistant. Galing siyang 5 sets kanina as head coach of Enderan.
Medyo may konting...
migraine pa.
Pahinga muna. Coach was emphasizing na pasa daw muna.
Yeah.
And on Mukaba as well. Stop daw yung pag-wave. Penetrate lang muna on the blocking.
Tendency ba talaga ng mga medalya na naninindak by waving?
Oh.
Tinapos.
Hindi naman siya pang sindak or habit.
Iskitado!
In the middle of two blockers. Yung waving kasi, kumbaga parang sakit ng middle yan na dapat imbes na nape-penetrate mo yung bola, upon contact, baba agad. Pag nagwi-wave ka kasi, may tendency lumusot sa'yo. Bumubuka ka, lumalayo ka from the net eh. Hinahabol mo yung bola.
Mukaba. Already with an ace earlier, almost had a second one. Cabalza!
A lot of frustration coming from his teammates on that attack.
Wala nang ang blocker, bukas na bukas pa, zone 1. Kasi minsan nakikita mo yan, biglang nagbubukas yung zone. Uy, doon ko na nakadalin.
Sometimes errors like that come from hesitation. Kasi in terms of power, I'm sure hindi sila kulang sa power. Andun lang yung hesitation sa pagbalik ng bola.
Mukaba with a power serve. This under the ball.
I think both teams ay may gigil na. All out sa power, pero nawawala yung control nila sa bola.
Diba, naalala mo sinasabi ni Coach Oji Mamon, walang 3-point shot sa volleyball. Hindi na-prove ng FIVB. Buhay on the serve. Ay! Taging bonus! Akala ko mababa na yun, tinuloy pa rin niya.
That was a very, if you know the move, the anime haiku, that was a very haiku set. Hinabol na lang sa middle.
I have to remind myself I'm working with a college student or 2 college students today, by the way.
No, it doesn't have to do anything with the age.
23-19 NU, timeout San Beda.
Si Ralph, pasigipin mo ito. Ralph, mangat ka dito masyado. Tulungan nyo yung defense, palitan nyo. Angat, okay? Pag tumaas, dumiskarte kayo. Huwag kayo matakot pumalo. Guys, kahit pa-check lang, basta kahit maliit na maliit tumama sa kamay, okay na yan. Huwag kayo matakot pumalo.
Konting paalala lang ulit, pero medyo umiikli na yung pasensya ni Coach Ariel because their lead, which was once at 4 points as well against the NU, now sila naghahabol.
coach was just reminding them na hindi kailangan matakot. I feel like yung sabi mo nga kanina, yung presence ni Mukaba, nagbago yung momentum ng San Beda. He's emphasizing na get that check ball. Hindi naman kailangan matakot. Paluin nyo.
Just like that.
Oh.
Ay, hindi nagkaintindihan kung sino ang habol ng bola. Ringo sends it across. Lopez going to Cabalsa. Habol pa rin si Tagibolos. Or make that Capultos on the save. Another save, and here they come. Kinakamusta ka nga pala ni Tagibolos at saka ni Diskitado, ni Caselis.
Nice to meet you guys. Munti ka na kayo mag-dive dito.
Kumapit na lang ako sa mesa just in case. As if that will help.
Nakaganto na lang. Naka-ready to block my hands sa front na.
Again, if you've not been to the Paco Arena, pag nakita niyo po yung commentator's position dito, isipin niyo kung insured kami.
Oh,
nice
wow.
combination for Diskitado.
That was a good one. He was left with no blockers on that play.
Set point now for the National University. After being down a majority of this first set. Ika nga, it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive.
Yes.
Diskitado. Lopez now going to the back. Montemayor misses. And that will award set number 1 to the National University. 25 to 20. Again, parang diesel ang panimula rito ng NU.
Papainit. Nagpapainit muna sila.
Pero nung lumipat na, nung nag-rotate na, umabot na sa harapan si Obed Mukaba. Tama ka, no? That dimensions of the offense changed for San Beda.
Mahirap pag ganun eh. Kasi alam mong good blocker si Mukaba. Actually, tuloy ang ganda ng momentum nila kanina. Nagbago lang talaga nung andun na si Mukaba sa loob ng court.
Although nilalabanan pa rin siya nitong sila Kevin Montemayor. But in the end, the National University accelerated at just the right time to take set number 1. Set number 2 when we return. Bago magsimula itong ating second set, himayin muna natin mga numero from set number 1 ni Caseles.
As you can see, pareho lang naman sila. A total of 7 errors, 2 aces. Lamang lang ng isa ang Beda in terms of blocking. Kaso nga lang, humabol ang Enyo kanina. Sabi mo nga, para silang diesel. Slow start. Kaso ikta mo naman ng huli, a total of 15 attacks while only 9 for San Beda. Even though kanina, ang ganda ng momentum ng San Beda.
Well, credit of course, yung again, the presence of Obed Mukaba sa harapan. But guys like ito si Pranger Talihud, I make that itong si Jay Diskitado, really changing it up. And the setting, of course, of this young man, si Clarence Belestrino, has really been on point.
I have to say, I love the ball distribution. Hindi mo mape-predict kung kanino ibibigay. Unless na lang off yung pasa.
Second set na po tayo. The first game of our doubleheader sa men's division. And Jay Diskitado continues to score.
Parang move lang ng San Beda yun kanina. Hindi nila sinimulan sa hard attacks eh. They're just going for that simple drop ball. So wala naman tao. Which is sabi mo nga, hindi naman kailangan hard hits. Hindi ka naman makakuha ng 3 points on that attack.
Correct. Wow, Diskitado. Kala ko naplatan na yung bola.
May mas bomba pa pala.
Montemayor making sure na may tinamaang kamay.
Yun nga yung in-emphasize ng coach nila kanina. Huwag matakot pumalo. Kunin nyo lang kahit yung pinakamaliit na check ball, basta makakuha sila ng check ball.
And it worked. On that occasion, 1-all. Cabalsa. Napalakas.
Sayang, coming from a good attack.
Ito na si Obed Mukaba, babalik ulit sa harapan.
Let's see if his presence will change the momentum in court.
Tagibolos. Actually listed at 6'5", and there is an example of what Obed Mukaba can do. 6'6" naman si Obed Mukaba.
That was a total of 3 blockers. Bantay na siya. Oh.
Actually, it looks like Disquitado was able to get the block point there. Almost an ace. Lopez inangat. Brazier. And he gets it off the antenna from Maringo.
That was a good one. You can see from his form, he was trying to get that check ball.
And it worked again. So again, yun yung strategy dito ng San Beda. Patamahin na sa kamay ng blockers. NU is definitely the taller team here.
If you're playing against a tall team like that, you have to play smart, knowing na good din sila in terms of blocking.
Oh my goodness. Leo Aringo.
I think on that one, patalon pa lang yung blockers. Ang bilis ng contact na on that ball.
22-year-old or 23-year-old captain. Second leading scorer of the team, or third leading scorer of the team coming into today. Soft serve from Aringo. Combination play. Mayor. Wow. Walang takot kay Mukaba.
That was a bit of... Tumama ba sa ulo niya? Oh my God.
Sa ulo nga ni Mukaba yun.
Grabe. Parang ang sakit ng ganong attack. All out pa naman yung palo.
Exactly. All out din yung serve ni Montemayor. And a bad read by Disquitado. Kevin Montemayor turning on the Jets here for San Beda.
That was a clean ace coming from Montemayor.
Again, not the tallest. He's about 5'10". But boy, does he hit hard. There's a guy who really hits hard all the time. Buds within.
The markings of San Beda on that block was a little too far, leaving the cross-court wide open.
Budin listed at 6'2" naman.
Tangkad ng NU.
Wing spiker lang. You have to remember the time when they had guys like Brian Bagunas, Kim Malabunga, yun yung mga higante talaga dati ng NU. Lopez! Nabasa ni Disquitado, but it was too late. He blocked it on the line. He blocked it out, rather.
I have to say, I love that quick attack coming from their setter. Most of the time talaga setters, pag naangatamot ang bola, palo talaga eh.
Yung mga ibang setter naman.
Nagko-call. Nagko-call
Tsaka converted yung ibang setter. Parang ikaw, pag gusto mo, nag-start ka ng volleyball, gusto mo ba setter ka agad pwesto mo? Mukaba gets it to go. Parang those are the two later positions that you develop, the setter and the libero.
Actually, I have to say, not everyone wants to commit to the position of setter kasi ang bigat ng role na yan eh. You're leading the team. Pag medyo off ang setter nyo, tagilid na yung buong
At
team
saka napansin ko talaga pag nag-setter, sakit sa balakang.
Sakit.
Pihit ka ng pihit, di ba? Mukaba just out.
That was a very strong serve. Kanina pa may yung strong serve na. Pero actually, even on the first set, pa-out na yung mga serve na nakukuha lang talaga ng San Beda.
And now Ken Buhay. Pelostrino knew exactly what's going to go, what happened next. And 4 touches against San Beda. How did they lose count?
A lot of frustration coming from the side of San Beda right now.
Pati si Coach Ariel De La Cruz sinasabi.
Nagsismile na lang.
Well, tandaan natin yung assistant coach ng NU, Ariel din ang pangalan. Ito, Ariel De La Cruz. Parehas lang Ariel De La Cruz. Yun lang isa si Coach Dong na lang ang tawag namin sa kanya. Just so that we know the difference between the two. That one is too long as the National University takes a 2-point lead into our first technical timeout.
You're still watching the second set, NU against San Beda. The NU Bulldogs had their biggest wake-up call in this league. Sabi ni Captain Leo, talagang masakit ang mga pagkatalo nila, especially those that could have been avoided. One thing to take into account was the insurmountable pressure they carried on their shoulders from defending their championship and the expectations of those around them. To them, preseason man o main season, lahat mahalaga, kaya ganto na rin sila ma-down. Nonetheless, from this point on, may mas ipupush at itotodo pa sila. Noel, Nika?
Those losses, of course, came at the hands of UST in their second matchup. It was a 4-setter against the UST kalaban nila sa finals last year. And of course, a straight sets loss against Ateneo, which surprised very many. Because yung kupunan ng Ateneo, ganda ng first 2 sets doon. Lumaban. Pagdating sa third set, 25-9. Parang bumitiw na lang ang NU doon. As we have a check ball call, point goes to the Bulldogs.
Minsan mabigat rin kasi talaga. In terms of momentum, you have to learn how to fight it, especially if yung momentum nasa kalaban.
Yeah. Scores against Ateneo, of course, 25-23, dikit yung first set. 26-24, dikit yung second set. Tapos third set, 25-9.
Ang bigat pag natatalo sa ganun. Oh.
And Cabalsa gets that off the block of Aringo. So San Beda sticking close, still down by 3. Jerome Lopez, yeah.
As mentioned by their coach earlier kanina, and kanina din, di ba sabi natin, NU is the taller team. They have to learn how to play smart. Just getting that check ball.
Nothing you can do about that attack kung walang blocker si Leo Aringo.
Wide open between the two blockers. Going for that long attack.
11-7 Bulldogs. 19-year-old Jay Disquitado. Malakas ang kanyang serve, but this kid has national team written all over him.
A lot to expect soon.
Now Ralph Cabalsa. Sa pato, mahaba rin itong batang to eh.
Actually very fit if you're looking at him now.
Cabalsa is about 6'4". 6'3", 6'4".
Close to the net.
Yeah, that was a missed set though, coming from Pelostrino. Palihudin puts it away.
He was ready for that one. That was really close to the net actually.
Ngayon nag-uusap-usap na sila sa mga options, especially pag hindi maganda first ball eh. Gapultos, naalala ko si Trinity sa Matrix. Paano ba Matrix?
Hindi pa.
Actually, lumabas yun nung pinanganak.
Kaya naman pala.
But it's still a classic. You should watch it. Pag nakita mo paano mag-dodge ng bala.
Sige, I'll watch that. I'll put that on my list.
Yes.
Ooh.
Defense is there by Mukaba. Rus. Ranger!
Going for that down the line attack. Walang tao doon.
Seeing zone 1 was open.
Nakita mo, nililihis na nila talaga sa blockers. Wala na nga yung kuha ng pa-check.
Andre Bakil has a quiet game so far after scoring the first 2 of the first 3 points of this match. Buhay sets it up. Mukaba will snuff out the offense of San Beda.
Good rejection coming from NU and well read and well timed as well.
The 2 block points of NU dito sa ating second set ay pareho pong galing kay Obed Mukaba.
San Beda with still no kill block on this set.
Ringo, service error.
Kanina papalitan nila ng service error.
Ngayon 4 errors para sa kupunan ng San Beda, 3 for NU.
Mabigat-bigat na din yun. Same attack lang sila eh.
Kasi bigat pa ng serve ni Montebayor, that time napalakas.
Speaking of service error, another service error coming from San Beda. They have a total of 5 errors, while NU only has 3.
Here's another guy who's having a quiet day. Buds Budin. Perennial MVP candidate po parate. This time with an ace.
Buenas on that one. You can see tumatawa na lang siya on that.
Parang it's yung second coming ni Mads Gampong dito sa team na to eh. Power hitter who's an all-around pagdating sa depensa rin. Wow. What can you do?
That was a good, powerful serve.
Second technical timeout. NU now up by 5. And back with us here sa ating venue sa Paco Arena. Yan po mga fans natin na nagsisiksika na dito sa ating second to the last game of our preliminary round. And you can see some of the people also wearing blue. Bakit? Maya-maya naman po after this game, Ateneo takes on LaSalle. And tandaan din natin, because the seedings are already set, Ateneo takes on LaSalle in the semifinals as well.
It's a very exciting game for later.
Oo. Ranger against 3 this time. Medyo mahirap na yon.
That's his third block, Mukaba.
Mukaba, another block point, another kill block.
Medyo tahimik siya kanina on the first set, pero slowly and surely getting that blocks again for the set.
17-11, NU. Budin had an ace earlier, has another one.
And that was a clean service ace.
And that was between Montemayor and Rus. Si Buds naka-conscious pa rin pag kinukunan ng camera. Buti nga hindi niya nakikita yung screen ngayon eh.
Ay,
Nasa kabila.
camera siya eh.
Oo.
Ah,
Naubusan.
nevertheless, good serves coming from him.
2 aces on that stint.
A little heavy for San Beda for having a total of 6 errors and ending with only 4.
Yon. Ranger talihudin ngayon. Belostrino, combination play. And Desquitado scores.
Naiwanan. Mukha ba having 2 blockers on him?
Natangay niya talaga yung dalawa. Ayan, no?
Ayun, iwan ng wing spiker.
Sarap yun, nakabenta ka. Pag ikaw yung middle blocker, nakabenta ka, natangay mo. Hindi lang isa, dalawang blocker pa yung nakuha mo.
Even though, kahit hindi ka maseta ng bola, it's very satisfying to see na nakukuha mo yung blocker ng kabilang team.
Mukaba 1 ace earlier. Back to struggling with his serve. Yan, high risk, high reward yung serve niya eh.
Actually. Kahit kanina on first set, he's been struggling quite a lot with his serves.
Although he does have 1 ace already across his name. 19-13 though for the Bulldogs. Belostrino ng hulog na naman.
Wide open on that one. Walang nakabasa.
The donut hole. Nakakagutom naman yung sinabi ko. Donut hole.
That's majority of the team's problem. Yung gitna yan talaga.
Belostrino. Lopez lifts it up. Montemayor through the defense. Still kept alive by Gapultos. Chance for San Beda. Montemayor, no.
Grabe. Kanina pa bomba. Bomba yung mga palo niya. He's been trying to get that check ball. Sadly, that was out a little too long.
21-13. Apat na lang kailangan dito ng NU to take set number 2. Combination. Kapalsa. Almost. At sabi nitong si Santos, ako na bahala magligpit, kuya.
No need to hit that ball hard. Dinikit na lang sa net. Sino nga naman makakaangat pag ganun?
Oo. Still 4 points ang kailangan dito ng NU. Belostrino ay abang na abang.
Kahit medyo pababa na yung blocker, basang-basa niya pa din. Ay, naku.
Nakataas na talaga yung kamay.
Oo, nakadungaw na talaga siya.
It's down to 6. Back set ngayon, and that is out coming from Desquitado.
No check ball on that one.
Oh, medyo may kataasan yun. Kahit si Shaquille O'Neal, mahirapan i-check.
I think angat lang ni, O'Neal yung kamay niya dyan. I think mabablock niya na yun.
Mahirap yung mga ganun. Out na eh.
Ringo!
So Ringo restores order for the moment.
That was a good check ball. Check out.
Jade Desquitado. Ba height ni Jade? Wala nakalagay, but looks like he's about almost 6 feet tall. Back set.
Oh!
Montemayor. Good idea, pero ang haba ng galamay nitong si Leo Aringo was able to send it back. Check this again.
Nauna tumalon yung
Oo.
opener and yung middle.
Yun
Naiwan yung opposite. Late tumalon. So, huling-huli talaga siya.
Again, yung blocker natin, guys, ang problema dito, nandoon, nagdadalawa tayo doon. Ang problema, kita nyo na yung spiker, cross-court pumapalo. Bihira nga, wala nga bola dyan eh. Nagets nyo? Tayo middle, habol nyo cross-court. Bakil, cross-court lagi. Cross-court lang pumapalo pag yung open. Lahat ng wings nila, cross-court ang palo. Okay? Pag mag-quick, abangan nyo yung drop ball. Ha? On and off lang ginagawa.
Pero maraming adjustment din niya. Minsan pag nakikita lang, nade-depensa na, pwede na mag-down the line. Eh.
Totoo. Pero he's emphasizing na hulihin niyo muna yung cross-court. Nga naman wala pang pinapalo masyado ang NU na down the line. Puro sila cross-court kanina pa.
Well, 2 points required for the National University para makakuha itong set number 2. That is out.
That almost would have been an ace. Sumabit sa net at nahulog dun sa
And that
first line.
almost hit us again.
Oo. Actually,
Tatarget tayo
parang pangatlo na yun na bola
Oo.
na papunta sa atin.
Isa kanina talaga hindi lang bola pumunta sa atin.
Dalawang spiker.
Oo. Bad reception.
Oh,
Bad
low.
set for Bakil. And that's a catch and throw violation. That's gonna give NU 7 set points.
Medyo mahirap gawa ng paraan yung ganung bola, lalo na kung ilalim mo na yung bola eh. I think the only option you can do for that one is suntukin mo. Suntukin
Or-
mo yung bola
That one is out.
outside. Dig pass if you
Oo.
can.
May isang player dati nakalimutan ko dito rin sa V-League, one of the Thai imports. Mababa set, hinayaan niyang bumagsak, sinipa niya. Buhay pa rin yung bola. I'm not sure if they got the point. And we'll have our first look now at Greg Moon Singh. Seeing his first action of the game. It's a tall dude, 6'4". Bakil. Oh, wow. Service A, sabi ni Capultos, naabutan pa daw niya. Pero sabi ni Joy De Imos, no.
That was a lucky ace. I think that was the second one of the game. Sumasabit sa net at nakaka-ace sila.
Isipin mo, ulitin ko kaya. Diyan ka magkakaproblema. Although ito, matalim pa rin, ha? Melostrino, back set, Aringo! And Leo Aringo, the captain, ends set number 2 in favor of the National University. 25-19. And the Bulldogs now lead this match 2-0. Pero halos wire to wire yung naging laban natin nung set number 2. San Beda tried their best to come back, cut the lead down to about 4 points. As we take a look at the highlights from set number 2, yan si Budin starting to get involved. Pero again, San Beda, pinapacheck sa defenders.
Actually, I think naging problem for San Beda, hindi nila nahuhuli nga yung cross-court. Which is yung minimension nila ng coach nila kanina na mas double effort in terms of pagbantay sa cross-court. And yung para bang nag-hold back na sila in terms of their attack, more on drop ball. Hindi na nila makuha din yung pag-check out.
Well, puro drop ball din ba gagawin na San Beda sa third set? We'll find out when we return. At bago po magsimula itong ating third set, makikita po natin the dominance of the National University in set number 2.
I think NU was only having a slow start on their first set. Parang hindi sila nagpapainit pa. Kaso nga lang, both teams are big on errors. NU with a total of 9, San Beda with a total of 8. While NU with a total of 3 aces, San Beda with only 2. Lumamang naman sa blocking ang NU with a total of 4, while San Beda only has 2. Nga lang nalayo sila sa attacks. NU with a total of 10 attacks and San Beda with only 6.
Nabawasan na yung attacks na yan ng NU. Kanina, they had 15-9 nung first set natin. But again, the blocks has been very important. Obed Mukaba already with 3 of them in this match.
The blocking is on point on their last set. Nga lang, it's surprising ang laki ng errors on both teams on that set.
Yung service error nga, pinag-usapan natin kanina.
Palitan sila service error.
Our second referee, Mark Santos, is trying to put everybody in their place. Looks like Munsing is getting the start here in set number 3. May mga iba dito, hindi lang taga Mendiola lahat ng mga to. Iba galing San Beda Alabang din na lumipat to Mendiola when they were recruited.
Usually din naman kasi sa amin.
Ikaw taga San Beda Alabang.
If coming from like high school to senior high, usually dito dumidiretso, San Beda, Mendiola. Pero on my case kasi, ano lang naman ako, 2 years, senior high lang ako sa Beda. The school that, almost.
Ganun ba nirecruit ka sa volleyball team din?
I almost went to San Beda, Mendiola, pero I wanted to go UAAP muna eh.
Saka ibang klase yung fishball sa UP. Walang
Pero,
tatalo sa fishball sa UP.
I love UP, pero kahit 2 years lang ako sa Beda, napamahal ako sa Beda.
Of course. We have a new setter in para sa kupunan ng San Beda. This is Dominic Castañeda. Dom Castañeda. At sabi ni Leo Ringo, welcome to the game, Dom Castañeda.
Kanina pa si Aringo. As we said nga kanina, huwag mo siyang iiwan talaga with only 1 blocker. See, there's no struggle at all scoring pag sa kanya.
Unang puntos ng third, nakuha ng Bulldogs. Belostrino, pakalmot na serve. Backset ngayon, Montemayor. Aringo, habol, boots, short.
Trying to go for zone 1. Medyo nabitin.
Yan, Dom Castañeda, the new setter. This guy's not small. He looks like he's about 6'3", 6'4". Pero setter ang pwesto niya.
It's a big advantage pag matangkad yung setter niya kasi blocking din eh.
Aringo on the push. That works.
Sayang. Nabasa na ng San Beda in drop ball. Hindi nga lang naangat ng maayos. Still, nabasa pa din.
2-1 NU. So, Jay Disquitado. Powerful jump serve once again. Castañeda. Ay, nakalimutan lang kaliwete ito si Montemayor.
Manipis, walang struggle.
Disquitado almost drops it in. Castañeda sending it now to Pranger. And that is long for Talihudin.
I think he's trying to get a check ball on that attack. Medyo risky din kasi yung attacks mo pag tatry mo lang pakuha yung check ball eh.
Well, no check ball required doon kay Disquitado. That's the first error of NU. Second error na pala ng NU yan.
2 errors of NU is the score of San Beda at the moment.
Wala pa puntos ang San Beda sa opensa. That could change from Pranger. No.
I think San Beda really needs to work on in terms of service din. Kasi second set, ang dami. Masyadong madami yung service error nila.
Well, again, a very young team looking for their identity pa rito. Bakit? NU rin naman marami service error.
Nagsasagutan.
Naalala ko dati, nakalimutan ko ng game yung V-League din. Parang 5 beses nagpalitan.
Baka kami yun.
Service
Joke.
error.
Joke lang.
V-League na yun eh. I forget what year it was, but that was quite interesting as Butch Budin gets creative.
He's not only just going for powerful attacks, going for that soft drop balls as well na hindi mahuli ng San Beda kanina pa. Nababasa kaso hindi naaangat ng maayos.
Ito yung tawag, the mind is willing but the body is slow.
Nababasa mo na, late lang nagre-react.
Oo. Up, up!
Oh!
Aringo getting lucky there.
San Beda wasn't prepared for that substitution.
Yep, Buhay is going to come back in. Munsing is going to take a seat. So Ken Buhay back in.
Oh!
Walang nagsabi kay Buhay kung nasaan yung bola.
I'm starting to think na parang sadya niyang pinapatama sa net for back-to-back.
Ay, that's a talent.
Yeah.
If Aringo can actually do that.
Tignan natin.
That's very hard.
Pag itong pangatlo, tumama pa sa net, sadya na talaga.
Na matalim ang kanyang serve. Ayan, matalim talaga.
Ah.
That's another ace.
They really need to stop that momentum.
This will be stopped by the technical timeout. And you up by 5. (8-3) National University. Dito po sa ating third set, and the Bulldogs also took the first 2 sets. Final game of the preliminary round. Or final day of the preliminary round. Kasi mamaya pa may isa pa po tayong game, Ateneo versus LaSalle. And the service errors continue para sa NU.
If NU hasn't committed any errors, San Beda wouldn't have any score at the moment.
Eh, ganun din, may mga errors dito San Beda from the
eh.
serve. Not that time though from Montemayor.
Oh, wow.
Budin!
Oh,
And Capultos could not get to it in time.
nabasa niya na yung block eh. Sayang na pa-check out lang.
Saka nasa harapan na ni Capultos, hindi lang siya, na wrong-footed lang siya sa paglipat. Backset ngayon, Aringo! Nagkatapakan pa sila rito. Buhay and Aringo singing if they're both okay. Minsan nangyayari yan, ano? Pasal yung palipad na attack, lalanting ka sa court ng kalaban.
I think it's more common sa men's.
Sa men's,
Ano kasi sila very explosive in terms of attack, especially pag back row eh.
sa
Talaga
women's,
pumapasok.
maraming joust. Pag nag-joust na ba kayo, doon nagkakatapakan.
Minsan. Or minsan pag hindi ka conscious.
Budin!
Oh!
AJ Rus says no problem. Galing sa likod, that's out from Talihudin.
That was a good pass coming from the libero of San Beda though.
AJ Rus, their captain. So Budin ngayon. So far, still a quiet day. Not the usual Budin that can score 20, 30 points if he wants to. As Cabalsa missed. And unti-unti na yung NU umaabante rito, Nika.
Same as earlier, they're still trying to get that checkbook kasi there's a bit of hesitation on their attack.
So magkakaroon tayo ng substitutions para sa San Beda. And Jason Baldos is gonna check in for the first time. I think that's a third set already that they've used today. And Arnel Tolentino, we were talking about this kid earlier. Opposite spiker, backup para sa San Beda. Only 19, just turned 19 by the way.
Oh, wow.
So Budin gets into the ace party. Quadro na yan ha, quads na yan, 4 na alas na yan.
Grabe, lamang na lamang sila in terms of aces. 4 aces for them and 3 attacks.
Oo. In this set alone, they have more aces than attack points. Itong National University at this point. Another one! Another one!
Wow. 5 aces for NU.
12-6 National University. NU with 5 aces and 3 attack points. Sinasabi na, the first attack is always the serve.
Oh,
Just out.
a little too hard on that serve. Yung nga sabi nila, if you can score on the service line, why not go for it? Ba't ka pa magkaroon ng rally kung kaya mo naman mag-score sa service line?
12-7. Melostrino, solo para dito. Kay Obed Mukaba. It's like Obed's okay. Slow motion yung pagbagsak ni Mukaba dun eh.
Actually, landings like that, for me, I think it's a bit more safer. Kesa pigilan mo.
Oo. Sa basketball nga, merong tinuturo pag bata ka, yung push-off. Pag landing mo, tulak mo yung sahig.
It's better na ituloy mo na. Kaya nga, di ba, nag-roll pag sa volleyball. Kasi the more you try to stop it, pwede ka pa ma-injured lalo eh.
Solo block by Tagibolos against Buhay.
Basang-basa. Even kahit isang blocker lang. Well-timed and well-read.
Ito na si Mukaba on the serve. 1 ace in the first set. Can he add to NU's total? No. Struggling na siya sa serve.
Actually, since earlier. But he's been doing a lot on the net. Baka sabi nila, when you're struggling on one part, try to make up for the other skills.
Kasi sabi nila, walang malas sa depensa. Disquitado off the net. Jason Baldos on the back set to Tolentino. No.
No check ball for San Beda on that one.
So NU pulling away. And yung bagong libero para dito sa NU. Ito namang si Michael Hernandez or MJ.
You can clearly see the momentum is on NU side at the moment.
Baldos. Naku, no connection between him and Bakil.
It's a miscommunication.
Well, we have time to talk about it now in our second technical timeout of set number 3. NU up by 8. (16-8) ang ating score. National University abante kontra sa San Beda University. At mga friends natin sa Bola.tv in attendance dito. Gusto ko rin ng ganyang abaniko. Ano yung Bola.tv na logo?
It's fun.
Magamit ka pa ba ng ganyan? Paypay?
You need that
Ako?
when you're in UP.
Ayun naman.
You need that.
Kasi marami na kayong mga high-tech na kinakabit na sa USB device.
Kapagod din, charge mo pa.
Paypay na lang.
Oh!
Nagtinginan lahat.
That's a very, very high ball. A lot of time to call for that ball. Kaso no one committed to it.
But that's usually the libero
Libero's
supposed
part,
to be the first one there. And he's the captain as well. Ito si AJ Rus, Coach Ariel De La Cruz, shaking his head. And another service error. Grabe si Enyo, no? 9 errors na yata. Ano ba? 8 or 9 errors.
8 errors.
Yeah.
8 errors for NU while only 1 attack for San Beda, making up for their 9 points.
Well, San Beda wants to join the ace party. Dom Castañeda. And Tagibolos.
Going for that long attack.
Oo.
Walang tao. Actually, parang kanina pabutas ng San Beda in zone 1.
Pero kanina nga, puro tumatama rin sa net, di ba? Nakukuha
Sumasabit.
naman. Oo.
Their first attack. Oh yeah, their first score attack on the set.
Error once again for NU.
Making that a total of 9 errors. That's pretty
Mahaba
big.
pa to, ha?
Oo.
Mahaba pa to. Pwede pa humabol ang San Beda rito. They just need to string it together.
Bilog ang bola.
Yep.
Pwede
Tapos,
pa magbago.
well, ito ngayon. Si Pranger.
Service error again.
And itong kumpulan ng National University is gonna send in their serve specialist in Mac Bandola, who has no points in the season. Still looking for his first score. Quick play, Castañeda.
Oh.
Pinabol. Yan, tumama na sa antena. Akala ko lalandingan na naman tayo ng diskitado eh.
Ready na kitang iwanan dito, sir. Tatakbo na ako.
Tatamaan niya yung monitor natin dito. Masakit yan. Tagibolos has returned for NU. 19-12 for the Bulldogs. For a moment, I thought I was looking at Vince Mangolabnan, but it's not. It's Andre Bakil with a service error.
Heavy on that service error.
And for NU coming in ngayon, Jana Banilla. And the young setter. Itong si Greg Ancheta. Ancheta just turned 19, by the way.
This year? Bata pa. A lot of room for improvement.
Castañeda, quick play to Buhay. Budin. Montemayor goes through the block. Buhay pa rin. And Buhay misses.
I think that was a bad contact on that set. Although, kaya mo masana ma-score sa dulo, kaso parang walang tumunog doon sa
At saka
contact
nagmadali.
niya.
Para tingnan si Mukaba eh.
Kailangan maunahan mo talaga siya eh.
Castañeda, one-hand set. That's better. Para dito kay Buhay.
Same area, same target. Better execution on that one.
So Ken Buhay cutting it down to 8. Montemayor. Nahabol pa rin ni Ancheta. And for some reason, San Beda cannot keep it in play.
San Beda's rushing a bit on this set. Medyo ano sila eh. When you look at it, medyo scattered sila.
So Budin now to serve. Error number 10.
Yes, they're both tied with a total of 10 errors on both teams.
Mas marami pa po silang error kesa sa attack points.
Thank God for their aces which gave them their lead.
Disquitado, ulog. Pranger. Disquitado has to get out of there. Galing likod, Budin. Montemayor snuffed out again. But it's not over daw. Hindi po black point yun. Dami yata fans itong papasok ngayon. Got Jobert Doromal seeing his first action of the game. No relation to the Doromal sisters. We've learned already. Kulay pa lang, iba na eh.
Malayo.
Obed wants just one more ace. Simple drop coming from Tagipolos.
He didn't even to bother to look on that hole. He's just enjoying it.
Well, NU is enjoying themselves. They are now at match point. Obed Mukaba serving for the match.
Oh,
To the net.
they're okay. They're just enjoying at this point.
Last game mo na ito eh. Mag-enjoy na kayo.
Yeah, all smiles for NU at the moment.
Combination, Doromal. Kept alive by Castañeda. Send it back to Doromal.
Looking for that check.
Ang
No.
hirap na. You rode the bench for a majority of the season, tapos bigla pagpasok mo, they demand you to score.
Pero I have to say, I love how his teammates are uplifting him. And I'm sure lahat ng sets mapupunta sa kanya on this one. Let's see.
Doromal.
Another one for him. Let's see. Yes. A
Pinaliwa.
little too close.
Ayan, Doromal. That is out.
Yes.
And that is going to do it. The National University closes out their stint in the V-League Collegiate Challenge with a win to send them to 4 wins and 2 losses. However, or 4 wins and 3 losses. However, it's not going to be enough. They will not make it to the playoffs. San Beda will finish, of course, at 0-7. Nakita nga natin yung winning shot galing dito kay Jobert Doromal at confirmation of our final score. 25-20, 25-19, and 25-16. Alam natin, Nika, maraming injured players sa magkabilang kupunan, especially for NU. But you like the makeup of the youngsters para dito sa kupunan ng Bulldogs.
NU was looking to finish strong. Regardless kung ano nangyari this season, they were after finishing strong on this game.
Kita natin ang ating player of the game, some of his highlights. For the 3rd time today, our player of the game is a setter, Clarence Velostrino with Amira Almamari.
Yes, Clarence Velostrino, our player of the game. Congratulations, Clarence. Sabi nyo kanina na you wanted to finish strong and you did just that. Isa ka sa mga pinakamalaking rason. Ba't nangyari yun?
Thank you. Siguro yun, yung sistema. Ginawa namin yung sistema namin. Tsaka, last game na rin binuso na namin lahat.
Sabi mo kanina nahihirapan kayo na makakuha ng motivation during the past games and as well as today. Pero ngayon, ano ang pinakamalaking natutunan mo?
Siguro legit kasi yung mga teammates ko eh. Teammates ko na... Ako sa Palawan! Hindi na ako natapos ko eh. Then nandiyan yung mga teammates ko na sinusuportahan namin ng bawat isa. Yun lang po.
Sino ang mga gusto mong batiin?
Binabati ko yung mama at papa ko, tsaka mga kuya ko. Tsaka yung coaches ko at si Coach Dante. Tsaka yung community. At si Kuya Albert. Yun lang po.
Once again, congratulations, Clarence, our player of the game. Back to you, Noel and Mika.
Ano ba meron sa pisngi ni Clarence at lahat gustong pisilin yata ngayon. Pero thank you very much, Amira Almamari with Clarence Velostrino. Again, for the 3rd time today sa women's games natin kanina, si Trixie Gohol, followed by Chloe Mondoñedo, and now it is Clarence Velostrino. But again, highlights of this game, Obed Mukaba, if we had a voting, he would actually be the runner-up for player of the game.
Pero alam mo nga, kailangan natin bigyan ng more credit ang setters dahil sila nga yung playmaker of the game. If sila yung off, like I said kanina, off na agad yung buong sistema ng game. So, I think we need to give more light and more credit sa trabaho ng setters.
Right. But of course, the 3rd set, NU just continue dominating. And yun na nga, nakalimang ace ang NU nung ating 3rd set. And that was enough to get the momentum and to get the win here against San Beda. Again, 0-7 San Beda. They know that there's still a lot of work to be done. But watch out for them in NCAA Season 99. When we return, the big one, Ateneo La Salle, right here at the V-League Collegiate Challenge 2023. Volleyball is back dito po sa V-League.
Quite a rally we have here between these two lady squads. Bola, Felix sa likod, and that's it!